We're at the north end of Helltown. This building right here is a free inn we can sleep at. I already did that. And up here is the next area where I assume I'm going to fight a boss. Oh, that is the wrong way, I guess? Okay. What about here? So, this is a very typical building in this town. 80% of the buildings just can't be entered, and the ones that can look like that. This entire town should probably be deleted and replaced with just the pub. Because in the pub, if you go back and talk to What's-Her-Face a second time, you can shop. But yeah, the rest of it is just, this is a joke. This is not an area. You should put random battles in this town if you're going to do it like this, because that's the only excuse to have it like this, is if there are random battles and you have to find the right building before you die. Oh my god. Please kill me. Every building is like this. What about this one? Oh, that one doesn't open? How about this one? Ugh! Is there a secret passage anywhere here? Come on! There has to be, right? I've checked every building in this town! Ah! I am now checking every book in this library. Even though I'm almost positive Suika can't even read, and it's pretty obvious to me that there are no hidden rooms behind any of these bookcases, because, you know, you can see the back of the building outside. That was a waste of time. This is my life right now. I'm checking all of these buildings a 4th time to make sure I didn't miss one. As it turns out, I didn't miss one. They are all rusted shut and will not open. What about these pots? Did I miss a pot? Maybe Suika's in the apples. Are you in the apples? Are you under this stump? What about these pots? Maybe you're inside this... I don't even know what this is. A kite? There's another map that's just like so close that you can see one from the other because you mapped this area improperly. But there's no secret path over there. See, here's the other side of that. I can see the left building from here also. It's just the building that's just to the right of that. They're all connected inside. And every town is like this. All of the inner buildings are just connected in one map. But it's not helpful because there's nothing in either building. It seems like some sort of portal. I can't use it though. Do I do anything with any of these other objects to make it turn on? No? It seems like some sort of portal, but Reimu makes absolutely no attempt to use it. Find out what it goes to, who it belongs to. Nope, doesn't matter. We've got to look for Suika, but we can't explore the rest of the town where Suika is until we find Suika. Like, how do you know she's not past here? Why won't you let me go north? I just want to go north. I'm pretty sure she's up here. How do you know that she's not up there? You don't know where she is. This is the only building that stands out externally. Like, it's all blocked off with lava and stuff, right? There has to be something important here. This is where the fake portal is. Am I missing something else in here? Like, come on. No? Wait, what? When did this open up? Was this here the whole time? Why is this building so much smaller outside than it is inside? Shouldn't it be the same size? Or at least, like, close? And if... Or at the very least, if all of these buildings are the same size on the outside, then, like, in the inside, shouldn't they be the same size as each other? Because this definitely has, like, an entire second wing over here that none of the other buildings have. Okay, that was a waste of my time. Is that not Suika? It's mini Suika. I guess that's different. Like, Suika can grow and shrink, so I don't really have any reason to think that this is different than Suika, but apparently Reimu thinks it is. Tried to make herself disperse into mist before she fell into insanity. Well, that's a hell of a sentence. Yeah, that was a waste of time. Is she not going to get it in my inventory? Why is she walking in place, too? Okay. Well, I'm just happy that I found the plain sight thing that for some reason I just walked right past 8 times. I can go up here now, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Music suddenly got really slow. This looks just like Talk Your Face Off's house. This is huge. Is this a dungeon? There are no battles. Oh, there we go. That took a while. That was a long way to walk without getting in a battle. No damage. Resists physical. Doesn't resist magic, but do I have a non... Yeah, this'll work. This is non-elemental. Attack yin-yangs with yin-yangs. Attack with yings with yangs and yangs with yins. That makes perfect sense. Okay, I feel like I'm playing the game again. This is good. Found a save crystal. Oh, that's actually really nice. Those are really expensive. Is that a dead Cerno? Is that just a generic fairy that looks sort of like Cerno? Oh, they can use the same move. That makes sense. see if you're weak to physical. Well, you take normal damage at least. Miss. What's that, a drain? Ugh. These enemies... Whoa, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. I was gonna say, these enemies are deceptively weak-seeming because they have so little HP. And they have several attacks that don't really do any damage to me. But they sort of just resist everything I can do, almost. Like, Marissa can take them the hell out, but Reimu is useless in that battle. And Momiji is useless all the time. This whole floor was a dead end, I guess. Just to get a save crystal. But that's a good thing to get. Like, I can buy save crystals. They sell them in the crafting shop, and they sell them also in Scarlet Devil Mansion. But I think they're like 5,000 yen. And there aren't a lot of places where I felt like, oh, I wish there were a save point here. There usually is one when I want there to be one. So they would be useful if I were, like, quitting for the day, but that hasn't happened yet. There are a lot of locked chests in this game, and I wonder if I'm ever going to find a way to open them, because a lot of them are in really out-of-the-way places. Like, I'm now pretty ass-deep in hell, and unless the character who can unlock chests joins me in this dungeon, I don't think I would ever come back here. Like, when I do get them, if I do get them, I wonder... Oh, I got a new scroll! Oh, that's a really good place for a new scroll, too, because you're forced to have Marissa here. It's really smart. Like, I wonder when I get the character who can unlock chests, how good all of these chests are going to be. Are they just going to be, like, crummy crafting items, or is it going to reward me with, like, top-tier armor and accessories? Because that would be neat if it were like the sealed chests in Chrono Trigger, where you come back way later in the game, if you can remember where they are, and they give really good equipment. But it's equipment that you can live without, because there are other ways to get other good equipment, and it's all kind of very situational equipment, but it's still really good. Like, that was a neat way of handling those kinds of chests in Chrono Trigger, and if this game did something similar, that would work well, I think. But I have a feeling it's not gonna be like that, because there aren't a lot of things in this game that are done very optimally in terms of planning ahead and making gameplay that makes sense in the long term. Like, And that's sort of a side effect of the fact that this game's development has gone on for like 8 years, and major parts of it have been completely scrapped and redone and replaced with other things. And so things that were planned a long time ago just sort of got dropped. And it's unfortunate that it's ended up like that, because it's created some loose threads and some haphazard gameplay in certain places. Like, there were locked chests in the human village. There were 5 of them in there, I think. And the human village is now gone. It can't be accessed ever again. So those, at least, were an absolute waste. Got a yin-yang fragment. That's a item used for a lot of Reimu's weapons, I think. For crafting. So I'm sort of just wandering around this somewhat badly made dungeon. It's got a nice tile set that I think is ripped from Suikoden 2. But the layout is somewhat lacking. If I can get more battles against these spiders, that'll make me happy, because they're certainly far easier than the yin-yang orbs. They poison me, but I don't care if they poison me. I just want to be able to use area attacks. Because this area attack of Reimu's is her best move. And being able to only use single target attacks wouldn't bother me if Momiji's actually work, because Momiji doesn't have any area attacks. So if there's an enemy where I need to use single target attacks, then it's like, cool, Momiji is useful, except she's not, because the yin-yang orbs take like 5 damage from her attacks. Is this important? I can't even step there. Okay. Marissa's finding a lot of neat stuff. I'm pretty sure those items are actually totally random that she finds. Okay, we've got, I think, one more path up here to go through. Nope, nope, it splits again. There are a lot of dead ends in this dungeon. It's almost like it's laid out like a real house or a real building. Like, is that a bed? That's huge! Like, when we were in Hakugyokuro, the beds were so small that a character couldn't even fit in them. And now we've got this huge, massive, double king-size bed. We're looking for Satori first now? How do you know she's not in there? Don't say we should look for Satori first, say this door is locked, we need the key, and then have Satori give me the key. You should have done that with the mini Suika also. Just make the door to this palace locked, and then have mini Suika carry the key for it. least we're getting some MP recovery items. Everything looks so the same. This has to be where the boss fight is, though, at least. Okay, I don't even know why we're here. So I have no idea who we're looking for, or who we're gonna fight. I'm still wearing my fire resist gear. I got a Raven armor from the shop in the bar, because what's-her-name sells you stuff after you finish talking to her. You're immune to death, that's good. You should... yeah, we'll give you the dark resist. And what about you? What do you need? I don't know what you're gonna want. You're gonna want the Tengu Feather, I guess, because it makes you get about 12% more turns. No, wrong thing. Okay, so... whoa, that was almost terrible. So I guess I don't have a third death resist item for her. They've mentioned Satori several times, but I don't know who this is. She apparently doesn't really know who Reimu is, either. Right, I'm here to defeat Merilith, so why did I not want to go through the other door until I found Satori and Suika and whoever the other person was, Yugi? Like, why do I care about those people? I don't know who Utsuho is. So, is the Blazing Fires of Hell where I am now, or... because I'm in the remains of former Hell. So it's like former Hell. Which means there's another place that's also Hell, and probably a third place that's also Hell. Yeah, okay, I guess that's somewhere else. Touhou has too many afterlife places. We've got Hell, we've got former Hell, we've got the Netherworld, we've got the Underworld, we've got the River Styx, and we've got Makai. So, apparently Rinosuke's mind control power just doesn't work down here? It's actually really convenient, but I don't know if we want to have everybody move down into the remains of former Hell to escape him. How do they know what Merilith sounds like? Like, they just immediately recognized her voice, but we've never met her before. Okay. Boss battle time. Where's my blink? There's... I have to do this without Nitori. She would be really useful here. But I'm glad I kept my fire resist gear on. I really thought I would fight some character here before fighting Merilith. This battle is not going super well so far, though. Momiji turns invisible when she gets confused, and everybody else just spins around while doing a part of a backflip. Oh, what? Why did she die? She didn't have heat status. There wasn't an icon for it. There was an icon for confuse, and then that went away. What happened? How am I supposed to win? No kidding! It's a robot! It's a robot! We've got a new character. Sweet! And she's got a giant baseball bat. And she is dead. As soon as I take a turn with her, this is game over. She can't do anything. She's got heat status. The moment I do anything, she's just gonna die instantly. If you're gonna die instantly anyway, I'm gonna do the kamikaze. Kamikaze was so bad it took her all the way the hell out of the fight. Momiji's in some sort of defensive stance, but I didn't tell her to defend. I think that's just like the wrong stance, because like when she's confused she becomes invisible, and when she's blind she becomes defensive, and probably various other incorrect things. Where's my AoE healing item? Yeah, this is why I bought this, right? Kamikaze character's just gone. She got in one good hit. That's okay, that's enough. Are you gonna survive Rain Dance this time? Thank you. No! No! Oh. Oh, at least you attacked yourself really fast this time. Did she just absorb her own attack? Okay. It's fine. This battle is stupid. Just drop kick Merilith to death. That battle was stupid. Do you know who this person is, Merilith? Like, Merilith is from, like, another world or another dimension, or has been sealed for 30 billion years or something, so I'm not sure why she would know who this person is, or even what they are. Do you have memory loss? Well, we already beat him once. Wait, she's not... She just joined me for one battle? Was my entire reason for not being allowed to choose my party in here or bring a fourth character just for that one fight and absolutely nothing... Wait, no, you did join me? Like, you just said, no, there's no point, there's no need to join them, but she's still in my party. Okay, I guess you forgot to change the dialogue. Well, okay, now we're gonna use these scrolls, I guess. Yeah, I thought so. That's one I already had. It's a shame, because stealing a next rank of one of Reimu's abilities in here would have been neat and useful. Because you're forced to have both Reimu and Marissa in this dungeon. Yeah, okay. So, had to check, but I was pretty sure that the other scrolls I got were duds. These things just have nothing to steal. So, I didn't even bother to introduce Utsuho to me or anything. There's just absolutely no idea who this person is, why they've joined my party. Wait, what? Like, there was a whole second part of that dungeon that they wouldn't let me go in before because there was a message about we should look for Satori first. So I was gonna go in there. But Yuka's an optional character. Yama Blab Blab is a good name for that. Oh, now the person is gone. I'm really confused. Like, what happened to that other half of the dungeon? Oh. I'm gonna get wrecked.